Hello, my name is Calvin Mata, and I'll be presenting my work today, Chapter 2. Uh, we are Group 4, and the groups, our group includes Harry and Calvert, and my name is Calvin Mata. I'll be presenting today. Um, Principles of flow. So, how can we improve the flows through technology stream? DevOps techniques are available. So these are the things that we can do to improve. Make our work visible, limit our work in progress, which is WIP, reduce batch sizes, which is very important, reduce the number of handoffs, continue to identify and value our constraints, eliminate hardships and waste in the value streams. So here in our next slide, it's going to talk a little bit about an important improvement that we can do to our work, which is making the work visible. This is relates to me a little bit because I working as an electronics technician in the manufacturing department. One of our managers we were in a little room separate. The manager wanted to be everybody on the floor, so he wanted to see everybody on the floor and make everybody in a lean process and in a working a line, deal. So this is a little bit what Tats was talking about, making the work visible. It's a little bit harder to make the work visible when on the computer, when you're working in the project. So that's why most likely they created this, Kanban boards. So how it works, they get the um, the the initial product ready, development goes through, gets it done, operation goes through, gets it done, and it gets go ahead and delivered. That's how this board works. So in the next slide, we're going to talk a little bit about the limit work in progress, the WIP. With Kanban boards can limit multitasking and help manage work. Limiting the WIP is very easy to see problems and prevent the completion of work. The more we complicate the task, the harder it will be and work to solve the problem. So we don't want to multitask too much. If we create work and we don't know what we are doing, and so we're gonna have to rework and do things and create more multitasking. But creating multitasks is more when we create in large batches. So that's what the things that we're gonna talk about next. Reducing the batch sizes, because how sees in the slide is going to talk a little bit about it. So if we do it's like manufacturing, you don't want to, when you on the line, you're building a circuit board from one step to the 10th, you want to do one step at a time. So if you find a mistake, you want to fix a mistake. If you add an additive to the board, if you add in a capacitor, you don't want to do the whole unit complete in the first point, because what about if you loaded that capacitor backwards? So if you do the 100,000 units, you're gonna have to replace 100,000 capacitors. You're gonna create a bunch of rework. So you're gonna do the work in process. So you want to do one step at a time. Put the capacitor, you're gonna put the cables, then you're gonna put display, and then so on and so forth. And then that's what's stacking here. So you got 5 steps for the first one to go. You got 5 steps. So the people that they're doing everything. The large batches are delivering here. And then when you do one piece flow, you're delivering. The waiting is less. You're delivering right here instead of delivering at the end when everything is done, because you don't know if F2 had a problem here, and then you had to fix it here at the end because you didn't know at the deployment. So if you have you fix this one, you deliver this one, and then you deliver, and then you start with the next one. And then if you have a problem F2, you fix it here and you move it and you keep going. So you don't have to wait all the way to here to the end to fix a problem that happened at the beginning. So that's why it's very important to reduce batches. Do one piece at a time. And also reducing the number of handoffs. When transferring value streams, we require multiple departments to work, such as service administrators, information security, storage administrator, network, and so there's a lot of places that you can hand over the work, and handing over the work, can create problems. So the solution is automate a significant portion of the work, recognize teams, deliver values and customers without depending on others. So it's more like that, working as a team and trying to make it work at that time. Continually identify and evaluate constraints. There's something that we don't want. So we want to elevate it, we want to see it, stop it, and we're going to see to fix it. So we create an environment that self-service, automate. We're going to automate deployment, the test, and we want to create these changes made safely. So with more automate. So that's the way we do it. In conclusion, if we follow these steps here, I think we can change, and create a better lean manufacturing, and also in our case, work together, with development and ops and operations. So create that stream that takes us to a better deployment, to a better taking care of our customers, because that could be the main idea, making our work visible, limiting WIP, reducing batch sizes, reducing the number of handoffs, identify and evaluating constraints, eliminating waste. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope to enjoy the presentation.